What's up people, Tasaran here and welcome to the World of Warcraft Vanilla on Northdale with our hunter. We are back now in Everlook. I've just got back. I handed the quest in, the 4 frozen relic things that we got from Lake Keklep, and it took us all the way back to the Eastern Plagueland, so I've done that while I was having a bit of spot of lunch. It did have a follow-on quest, but it was to get a tablet or something from where the Nagas are and Ashara, and it was just the one quest. It was like, I'll give that a miss. I'm not passing up this find. Please don't gank me. The Horde presence here. Well, it's risen. It's a lot more than what it's got. Let's just have a look and see how many's online. 3.5k. And I think they're all pretty much Horde, unfortunately. So I'm going to put on Hawk, get out there, and we'll start cracking on with these quests. We've got some of these chimeras very close to us. There's another one around here somewhere. It's just an owl. The second part of the Yetis is down that way, so I don't really want to head towards there until I've got more than one quest leading. Okay, so there is a priest in the area going for these things. Just as well, because I don't really want to use the Intimidate all the time there. Looks like we're going to get some bear as well. And once again, I have taken the aggro instantly. No loot of either of these. Not the most positive start. It's got to be said. How is that reaching me? 20% drop rate on the claws. It's really rather vicious. I think our best bet is probably, well, Yetis, I think. Yetis and whatever winterfall furbolgs we can find in the other camp. Quite nervous about going there. I see a troll hunter head towards it. When I first got back. Couldn't see what level he was. But we actually got one. Look at that. I think the handing in of this quest in particular, this is quite low level as well, 54. But I think handing it in is going to give us an awesome head start. I'm going to head north though. See if I can rub up against a few Yetis. There's one. Now we haven't got any quest to kill any bears, which is quite strange. I'm not sure what that follows on from, but I know after a while it will lead us to a named Yeti. It's around here. There might even be a hunter quest that I should have done somewhere else first. Does sound awfully familiar. These I don't need, they're just in the way. Been AFK for a while, so let's reset the old sash. What do you mean no? Just do it. Iron feather? Don't know. Rugged leather I'll keep. Thick hide pretty much just sells. At the moment, thick hide is very much vendor value. In fact, a couple of times when I've gone to have a look, it's been in the auction house for a few copper less than vendor price, which is just mind-boggling. While some, you know, obviously people are putting it in, they're not really looking. It's like, you would have got more. You've actually paid to try and sell it for less money than what you would if you just went to a vendor. You're off your nut, mate. Because I like vendoring items. For me, I like the guaranteed sell rather than paying the auction house fees for potentially nothing. So I'm usually a bit choosy about what I put in the auction house and what I don't. They can't be skinned. I feel like I'm on completely the wrong place. I want to be down here. Oh, a 59 paladin. .4 hours. Ooh, come on. Because usually the boost comes when you're handing all the quests in, but we're just not getting to a stage where we've got, you know, we've got groupings of quests, but fuck all to hand in. And as luck would have it, got one. It depends on whether or not what's here is Order Alliance. Unless it's a druid round here, there's nothing in there. There doesn't seem to be any players in the local vicinity. That's not good. And it's a shaman, not a totemek. That's something I didn't count on. shit. It's the trouble when you come into these places. If everything's dead, be ready for a respawn. Oh, fuck me. At least this one's one I want. Right, so it looks like we need to go back to the other place for the totemics. It's just houses around here now. I think that's the next part. Not going to turn down these den watches though. This is very convenient. Probably should have gone for a drink there, but I can't do it in combat, can I? Kiki, where you going? That, by the way, is Lincoln's Boomerangs, the quest that I did. It was from the volcano in Ongoro, and that was the quest reward. Flings a magical boomerang towards the enemy, dealing 113 to 187 damage. Has a chance to stun or disarm them, which is really what I went for. So I've now finally got a trinket that is useful for me. Need 3 more den watchers. Ursa and Ursa, so it's only here, so start off with the chamois. Nope, that's an Ursa. For fuck's sake. Oh. Really don't like the amount of damage Kiki takes now. He thoroughly gets his ass kicked now. It's quite scary. Fucking pansy. There's the troll hunter. It's like, because you saw from before, you know, I go past, because this is something that I mentioned in a previous episode about PvP servers and PvE servers and that. And as you can see in a lot of my videos, whenever I go past, I thought, I'm questing, I'm not interested in this, so I go past. So PvP servers for me, just to clarify, because I don't engage into any of it, I get none of the benefit at all from a PvP server. It's just, I get nothing out of it because I don't do that. I prefer to PvE. It's just an annoyance. I mean, I didn't see them come out at all. Was that? What we've got some Den Watchers coming up. Only 3 Den Watchers. So keep the amount of... What sort of movement? Don't know. Keep an eye out. Just fucking ganking. Don't know. I like battlegrounds. I like raids on cities. And actually, like, but I don't enjoy it out in the world when I'm questing because I'm questing. I think if it was in such a way that if, I mean, I know they didn't count for that particular kill, but when it comes to killing grey or, you know, much lower level players, it should be the same as if you kill a civilian that's grey. You know, it's a dishonourable kill, which it is. And I think if that was the same for killing lobies, that might assist. You're still going to get some that are sadistic, murdering fucktards and just, you know, as I've tried to mention before, right, he's in there. I just want to get the mark on him, not so much because I'm going to engage, but so I can keep an eye on the prick. See, I'm actually done, and he's got to wait before he can stealth. That, to me, cushy. Now I need the totem X, so I'm going to go to the other one. I can't believe I've only got 2 Yeti fur. Because the quest for that in Ferrolas, you got them from skinning as well. But I don't feel safe here at all. Especially not around the Horde flight path. So I'm going to skip these, head over to somewhere where the Horde is not. And try and get to a stage where we get a few quests that we can all hand in together. And get some levels done. So I'm going to keep it on home. Hominoids. Humanoids. I'm going to keep it on humanoids just in case they decide to try and find me. Oh, the Chimera. Damn it! 33% drop chance that it might have a bit of spare skin on the bloody thing. This is unreal. Unreal. thick Yeti fur. So all the Yetis I'm finding, they've got fur, but they've just recently come from the barbers. They've had it thinned and layered. You know, the Yetis went out for a quick cut and colour, and now we're struggling like shit to do the crest. Yeah! I don't need none of that. Now, Threat of the Winterfall is a quest that gets handed in at Donovan and Snowy Smegger. So heading back this way isn't really going out of our way. I wonder if that rogue's still looking for me. Because they know I'm a night elf. So I'm hoping putting the hunter's mark on because the thing is, if they wasn't attacking anyone, as soon as I'd done hunter's mark, they'd have targeted me. Because it's like an auto target thing. But doing it when he's already in combat, it's not a ganking. Just putting a hunter's mark on him. Gonna give him a bad day. He knows I'm a night elf, so he probably thinks I'm shadow melded somewhere. You know, so they wasted my time, like 30-second corpse run. Whereas I could have wasted a good 5-10 minutes of them looking for me. You know, it may well backfire, they may well come after me. You know, it's not difficult if you know what quest I'm on. Then you know where I'm eventually going to head to. Snowing like a bitch round here. Really windy. Rugged hide. Rooney cloth. Well, the under mage, level 60, there he is. Not what I do normally, but he was clearly coming after me, and that really proves my point. If I start, you know, if I straight up fight, I do have a good chance. I've just got to get in with that range straight away. 5500, you want to be careful. I mean, he didn't gank him. I don't know, but it looked, you know, he had me targeted, he turned direction, he was chasing me, I'm assuming he was going for a gank. I'm not I'm not ashamed. That was literally in self-defense. I didn't kill any fucking totems, I'm an idiot. There was a lot of horde down there though. I saw a Tauren, I saw a Warlock. But this place isn't, I've got to admit, this place is nearly as bad as Stranglethorn Vale. Can't say I've come here and had a positive questing experience. No. Now I know totemics do come here. And there's 2 more in there. If I can get those, I will be reasonably happy. Do it, don't worry about nothing. Now Kiki should be able to handle these. Especially if I put on Hawk, which I'm supposed to. I thought I saw a chest there. I'm gonna have to watch that back. I could have sworn I just saw a chest in between the 2 buildings. That's a totem, but we are done. So we'll leave that totem for the others because they are clearly questing here. Let's move on. So we've got a quest to hand in. Brilliant. Right, it's Donover Snowden. That is her actual name. It's Don Snow. Alright then. Right, yeah, it's Don Snow.
Great to meet you.
Threat of the Winterfall.
Off with you.
Done. Doesn't lead on to anything. How many beads have I got? 8. Not enough. Well, back to Yetis and other such then, I guess. Nothing for me to... Nope. So what originally began with me thinking there was loads of quests, not having much luck. What's the enraged wildkin to do again? Oh yeah, the wrecked box. Perhaps it'd be worth going down there now. Getting a crate is definitely going to be easier. I know it's elites in that area. I think it's Dragonkin as well. Hard to judge. There's a couple of Yetis here. I think that's our best bet. Just find a little quiet spot away from the road and just farm it. What's bothering me is I know a couple of these quests will have follow-ons, but I think they like take us to Ongoro and or Gadget Zan. And I really don't want to do any more travelling. Every time I get on a flight path, that's cutting into my XP. Praise the rested bonus. Look, hey. That's good. That means we're now at the point now where that quest is now over halfway done. We've got Chimera. Hopefully that's Yetis behind and not owl beasts. It looks like a Yeti. Two of them. Beautiful. Oh, the Yeti. The Yeti. That one. 20% chance of dropping any loot at all by the looks of it. Looks like that's it. Run out. Yet again. Next spot. Oh, brilliant. That's not too far at all. Yes! Got one from skinning it. Wicked, now we only need two. Come on. Don't know what that noise is. It's Alliance, we're okay. River and Frostwind. Might be worth having a look up there. There's not a lot we actually need. for our other quests. But if that's right, and there's 3 more quests we can pick up there. Come on. As far as these major healing potions go, they seem to be dropping really frequently here. That's quite a few I've picked up today. Come on. Show me the fur. I know the next part with the slightly higher level Yetis. I think it's like you need so many pristine Yeti fur. I know that's quite a low drop chance. I know, seriously. But I got one out of it. It was still worth doing. To be fair though, like in reality, I know how the how the episodes look, because obviously I'll release them every other day and that. But I turned 58 late last night. And nearly 3/4 of the way in to 59. So it's not really a level rate to be ashamed of. I know I'm getting a bit impatient because I just want Classic to release, and I've got it in my head that as soon as I hit 60, Classic releases, because I assumed this was going to. Well, I was worried I wasn't going to get to 60 before Classic released. I don't have that worry anymore. But my mentality in playing the game is still the same. I still feel very rushed. You know, when Classic releases, I'll be going really in depth, you know, with all professions. And why do you keep doing that? Yeah. That's good. That is oh so good. So that wants us to go back to Everlook. Going to continue along the south side of the road to get there, because that's where the chimeras are. Spread apart. There's one. Because falling to corruption's Failwood. I could take the flight path from Everlook to the Fallon Breach, or whatever it's called, Glade, at North Failwood, and do that quest. Hand that into Dawn Snow. And then that'll be another one ticked. We're back. in Everlook, and there's a troll hunter on the roof of the building that I'm in. And as you can see, he's ganking people. Literally nothing better to do than sit on a roof and just... What an idiot. Absolute idiot. Anyway, I've got us up to 4 horns on the way back to Everlook. My plan was... to hand these in and go to Felwood and do the quest that's there. It's lower level, so we should be able to do it easy. Oh, is he dying? Well, he's not going to do shit now he's come down, so... Yay! Now we need 2 pristine Yeti horns.
Hurry back.
I'm gonna forward slash slap you. Well done, you. You're not gonna get me to die by... Because what they tend to do with hunters is pick a fight, so your pet goes in. So whenever I'm in an area like this, or gadget zone, a little bit of a neutral zone, or booty bay, ratchet, whatever, put pet on passive so he doesn't do anything, and then when they do try their luck, where are you? Come on, show yourself now. I'm outside. See, now I'm out here. Different story. Except for this twat. Except for him. I think what bothers me most of all about ganking is that it's always they're just too weak to do a straight up. Oh, you fucking faggot. Too much of a pussy to do a straight up fight. Yeah, PvP servers. Fucking tons of fun. Can't believe I'm doing this, but let's have a look at track. Hidden. He's going to be looking for me. It won't be long before he realises that this is the only possible safe place for me to go. That's how you get away from the camping sucker punching little bitch. Yeah, loads of fun. I think, you know, the stuff like kidney shot, cheap shot, whatever, you know, it stuns you for pretty much the entire battle. If that was just like a stop what you're doing, like a second. I mean, for all classes, so it was still balanced, or all the classes that have that kind of stun, like, you know, even my intimidation, which I can't pull off if I'm stunned. But, you know, all stuff like that, I'll just... What's wrong with a straight up fight? You know, by attacking things that can't fight back doesn't make you good as a player. You know, or perhaps if the stuns were, you know, I don't know whether it is, but like combo points, and then the more combo points and increases the duration of the stun. So at least you've got to earn that time out of combat, sort of thing. I think that would be good. But this just don't enjoy it. It's just not fun. I just want to get on with it. As I mentioned in one of the comments that I did, it's the PvE equivalent to going around killing critters. Really? And how much fun do you think you could have doing that? Just going to like Elwyn Forest and just slapping bunnies and fawns all day. Like all day, every day. Like you would if you're ganking in Redridge or Stranglethorn Vale or Stone Talon Mountains or wherever you like to gank. Would you go around farming fucking critters? No, you wouldn't. Anyway, moan over. I'm in a different area, so let's see how this goes. It looks like we've got quite a bit of action going on. But their reliance. Now what we need to do here is investigate. We need to investigate the corruption. These will also might give us enough beads. Either way, each of the kills is going to be a Timbermore hold rep. If that ever gets any good, I'm sure there's a couple of quests that the Timbermore hold themselves have. One of them's Rune Cloth. I saw that on the map. And I need to remember can't skin these. Now last time I was here doing these, I was getting ganked and camped, and because of my low level at the time, I think it was very early 50s, it was a real struggle. We've got someone here, he's level 57 and in a party. Not sure what it is, but that is a usable campfire, and I've got... Because in Everlook, for some reason, there is nowhere to cook. Nowhere. I searched all of Everlook and there is nothing. I've got no idea what I need to do. It's over here apparently. This looks a bit better. There is Horde and Alliance. You know, everybody's here. No ganking. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere here. There's something here. No, a bit further up. Ah, that cauldron. Fair enough. Just going to put him on aggressive just so he attacks the Den Watcher instantly. Report back to Dawn's Snow. Something happened here I don't know about. They're all spawning on me. Kiki's back to taking a pasting again. I think we'll say that's that. And we'll see what we can benefit from handing it in, which just means a quick run through the Timbermore hold. Mystery goo. Hopefully this will be a nice bit of XP. I'm hoping at the very least 4,600, which is what I'm guessing I'm going to get for it. It's level 56. See how it goes. Fingers crossed. Either way, we've made some cracking progress. I can't believe that we managed to, from just dinging 58 last night. Now we've got just less than 4 bars to 59. Because I'm at work tomorrow. Which ain't great. Oh, wicked, I do only need 5. It's okay. It's okay. 575 XP is a darn sight more than none. You know, that's mainly a rep quest. So, I'm happy with that. I can live with that. Perhaps I should put on the carrot. 3% increased movement speed, you know. 3%. Oh yes.
Welcome.
Mystery goo. 4,300.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Right, hang on, stop a sec. I thought I knew where that was from. Oh, she wants me to go back to fucking Bellwood again. This is you bloody Felwood. And that's a proper track as well. Well, it's still North Felwood, but it's north central to northwest. Well, no, it's north central Felwood. Three droplets. Now the ravages are still just 20%. It's a difficult one. I was really hoping for a tiny bit more. I mean, there are quite a few quests that I didn't do in Felwood, but to do them would involve running all the way to the south to pick the quests up. And, you know, long-term thinking probably be worth doing, because that amount of time I'm going to waste getting ganked up here anyway. But it's still that, you know, you don't want to log in and just spend the whole time travelling. However, the time is getting on. Oh. reputation with the Timbermore Hold. Where are you? Unfriendly. Trouble is getting like 5 a kill. I'll be there for a long time before I can get that to neutral. Might even be friendly that I need to actually get the quest inside the Timbermore Hold to hand in the rune cloth, and I'm assuming it is just handing in rune cloth. That's what it says. Rune cloth. But this is where I need to head to. All these in the Iron Tree Woods. Now I did have a quest a while back to do those toxic horrors and fire elemental things. Incredibly easy to do. There's no problem. Now there is a few elites that wander, but you don't have to touch the elites. Cool. Okay, there's definitely been a few deaths in the family. '52 Warlock. I'm going to get you to get it and then come back. Because I don't want to get my feet wet. That's why. Nothing, thank you. 80% my arse. No. Okay, I use my feign death very quickly there as an interrupt because I don't want to be poisoned. Yay, we got one. And Core of Elements. Nice, that's a hand in the Eastern Plague Lands. And Enchanted Water, which is a really shit mana drain. But nice if you're desperate. Nice. I'm going to use a potion because I want to crack on. Elemental water. Droplet. Core of Elements. Looking good. Damn it. Oh, there's a few here. I'm pretty sure we're going to be good. Then please stop giving me quests that send me into other zones. with the boys kicking off. Same time every day. Yay! And we're done. So all we need now is to hand that bad boy in. That, unfortunately, though, is all the time I've got for this one, because say the time is getting on. But I'll try and get a little bit further after work tomorrow. So thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.